Hi, my name is John Radford from the Atlanta Debate League. Today, I'll be explaining to you AF responses to the public and patient involvement, or PPI, current plan that is now found in the new genetics packet. So, as the AF, you need to respond back to the current plan. You need telling the judge reasons to prefer or reasons why the regular plan should be the more preferable alternative, the preferable option in the debate. Again, you're trying to reorient to the judge why the plan should be preferred. So you have four ways to answer back. First, you have permutation. You have two solvency deficits. You can explain to the judge why the current plan is deficient in solving the plan in terms of your first advantage, which is the research advantage, and your second advantage, which is your vaccination advantage. And lastly, you should be explaining to the judge how that current plan still links back to the net benefit, or how the current plan still triggers the disas that the neg will be talking about. So this is the four ways you should be answering the current plan. So first, permutation. Permutation is the simplest way to answer back to the PPI current plan. This is for all current plans, not just the PPI current plan. Permutation is saying do both. You're telling the judge that, hey, you should do both, that you can do both the plan and the current plan. There's nothing in the plan that prevents the current plan from happening. Again, you're not conceding that the current plan is better. More, you're just saying that, hey, judge, if you care about what the current plan is doing, there's nothing stopping you from doing both the plan and the current plan. Next, you have your solvency deficit. This first solvency deficit is going to explain to the judge why the current plan cannot solve for the research advantage. You have this Townsley 15 card that talks about, how this current plan is deficient in solving the main problem or issue that you brought up in your 1AC. This Townsley card says that rights are key. Rights are uniquely key to ensuring that we have better research outcomes, that patients should have the right to know that their biological information is being used, and that only the plan can guarantee that patients know that their tissues or their cells are being used, and that simply consulting them doesn't guarantee proper implementation or proper rights to your bodily biological information or products. So that's what this card is saying, is that the card is saying that only can the plan guarantee rights for the body or rights to the body, and that only patients, or that only the plan guarantees that patients know that their biological information is being used. So that's the main strategic advantage as to why we should be doing the plan over the current plan. Next, you have a different solvency deficit that explains why the current plan is insufficient or deficient at solving the vaccination advantage. You have this Chase 24 card that says that only establishing personal ownership and regulations is key to providing or restoring that trust. Again, the main contention in your firm is saying is that that trust is low with minority communities in terms of the research industry, and that only can establishing personal ownership over your own bodily products, your cells, your tissues, your body parts, and regulations that guarantee this can build trust. It says that regulation of the HeLa cells that came from Henrietta Lacks, and recognizing the historical nature of medical violence and medical racism can only be done by the plan. The plan is the only thing out there that is establishing that trust and is acknowledging the wrongs that have been done in the past, and that the current plan doesn't solve for that. Current plan comes up short in that regard, and that only the plan, because the plan provides for ownership, it provides for proper regulations, can restore that trust, and the current plan cannot restore trust. And in two, you have your links to net benefit argument that you're going to try to disprove. You're going to once again tell the judge that, hey, this current plan is still going to cause the problems that were talked about in the disad. Remember, the main offense that the neg has is their disads. You're going to prove that the current plan still triggers those impacts. First, you have this Gibbons and Low card. It talks about how PPI is too costly. This is going to link back to the main arguments that the neg is going to talk about. You can talk about how the PPI has all of these costs. These costs are too outrageous and it's going to be too not be effective in helping research because it's going to be too much money. Again, this is the main contention that the NEG brings up in their disads that the plan makes costs skyrocket. Well, you have this answer that says, "Hey, PPI also skyrockets costs because the PPI is too costly for researchers." You have these answers in your arsenal to answer back as one, why the camera plan is insufficient at solving for the plan, and two, how the plan still triggers the problems in the disads. So again, this is how you solve for the camera plan. If you have any issues, please feel free to reach out back to us. We can help you brainstorm ways to answer back to the PPI camera plan. Thank you.